Hey everyone, welcome back to Farming Simulator 25. We're continuing our playthrough on the Silverrun forest. And yeah, we've got all our productions going at the moment. Well, that we know of. All the productions that the roller coaster wants. And we're obviously waiting for some products to come out. And what I am going to do, because there was a spot, we are just leasing this at the moment, so not sure how long we're going to keep it for, but at the moment there is still rocks in places that we need to do something about. There was one. I hope we can get up this hill. One here I want to get rid of. Now, what I'm hoping, because I don't really have a use for that, I'm hoping that it will go away if I paint it. Yes, it does. Good to know. Alright, we'll do a bit of smoothing here, because I'm sure it refused to smooth because of the rock. Alright, there we go. Okay, that's that done. Now this sawmill's full. We could add way more wood and everything else to the productions up the top, but I only want to put in what we really need to at the moment. So I'm wondering if we just have a sleep, let some things happen overnight, and come back tomorrow. Have we got something up the top? No. Alright, we're going to drive this up, because I'm lazy. I don't want to walk. I'm going to drive up to the farmhouse. Yeah, so we'll get a little bit moving on with some stuff. We've got some stuff at the roller coaster that's being built, but we obviously need to get more stuff out here. Is it at the back? Well, that's a bit silly. Okay, let's sleep. What? Were these pumpkins here before? Or are we getting ready for Halloween? Getting ready for Halloween? September. Okay, so we've definitely got Definitely got some stuff here. Alright, well we need to get what? You know what, we probably should use both. I thought it was attached. Yeah, what I was going to say was we'll use both. We'll attach the trailer to the tractor, and then we'll use the telehandler to just do the loading. Trying to find that bloody balancing act between putting it on enough and also being able to slide it out without it moving is a pain. And I'm sure it is in the real world as well. What would be better is if I take both. Jesus. Okay. Clearly this floor tiles weigh nothing. Just slides off like that. Oh, well that was a waste of time, wasn't it? You would have to assume that these are heavy. So, while they might slip if you go a little bit erratic, it shouldn't just fall off like that. That's just so... It's like it weighed nothing at all and just slipped right off. Now I've got to work out how to tip it over. I wanted to slide pallets before, it wouldn't work. Now all this wants to do is slide. Why won't it tip? For sakes. Oh my god. I'm probably going to last about 2 episodes before I start using the auto loading because of this crap. This is why I don't like doing this. It's just so annoying. It's frustrating. It's like I can't do anything with it now. Do I even need to tip it? Can I just get under it and just load the bloody thing on sideways? Oh, come on. Surely if I get just on there. There we go. Put a bloody table there. Holy crap, look at all that wood. that's a nice pile. Let's fill this up while we're here. What the? Oh, do we need to wait? We're a little bit light on our feet here. Maybe we should get a weight. I'm going to push this back to it. I want to spread it around the whole place. Alright, that'll do it for now. Yeah, we might have to think about getting a weight. Should be fine if we're not using the trailer, because then we won't have to take it on and off all the time. To clip on the trailer. I mean, when I say using the trailer, I mean using this for the trailer. Okay. Yes, and we can't stack these. Alright, got it stuck on the other pallet there for a second. Hang on. See if we can get the other one on the end. Again, we're a little bit floaty. Definitely do with the weight to help with this as well. One pallet was fine, two were a little bit all over the place. Alright, I think we'll take that as is. See what this is worth. Now, I'm not sure the scale of this roller coaster compared to, say, the playground or the temple. Is it as grand a amount of work, or is it more? Wait, you won't buy any more roof tiles or metal? That's it? Are you kidding me? You didn't even take... You took a little chunk out of that pallet. So, hang on. So, staircase railing we still need... Oh, no. It says we have enough. Metal... And the floor tiles, that's all it took. It took 1,000 litres. Shit. Okay, so... Does that mean we don't bother making any more floor tiles? If I had known it was going to be that small, I would have just could have just bought the damn things. Could I have? Could I have bought them? Probably. Okay, so, well, anyway, if I want to sell this stuff... So even the metal... Oh, it's a good price too. The metal... I mean, it says roller coaster, but it won't buy any more. Silverrun Market, Furniture Factory... Oh, wait, that's not... That's probably ours. Is that ours? Hang on, let me have a look. Is that... No? No, it's... No, because I don't have a furniture factory. Alright, so it's over there. Well... So that was the... Was that the metal? Yep. Okay, and the floor tiles. Oh, it has to go somewhere else. Silverrun market. All right. Well, how about we I guess we go do the metal first. I would have thought a roller coaster would need a lot of metal, but maybe it's one of those antique style ones that has more wood than anything. Okay, now where the heck do we sell these floor tiles? We could go to the boatyard. That's a good price. Where's the boatyard? Oh, okay. Yeah, we can do that. Gives a chance to check out the scenery. It's a nice map. I do like this map. Definitely. Not a good map for farming, but great map for forestry and just looking around. There's going to be a lot of wood, I think. But I'd assume that the tracks should be metal. Even if all the frame is wood, tracks should be metal. So should the wheels and everything on the actual roller coaster. Do I just drop it here? Okay. They clearly make boats in here. Alright, I was thinking our entrance was at the back of that. It was the wrong shop. It's the back of this one. Alright, we want to get the rest of this wood on. Because it would be great to have all of the materials for the first batch on there if we can. Alright, now I don't want to park it here because it's just a pain in the butt. I guess I'll park it here. Let it go. Jesus. No, you don't want to let it go, do you? I can't get the thing to beat. Yeah, you let it go. Oh, God. I can't tip it anymore. There's nothing I can do. This thing just does not want to let go. Alright, we're also going to have to work out what we're doing with those productions. Yeah. Because if we don't need metal and floor tiles, well, we'll keep the metal going for now. Unless this one works differently. Because in the previous ones, as soon as it stopped buying from you, that was it. It was never going to buy from you again. Oh, seriously, I don't know how to get these stupid things out without bloody pulling the pallet off. I try to get it flat as possible, lower it down so it's underneath the thing, and it just keeps dragging it. Now, if I wanted to save myself some pain, even if we wanted to keep the metal going, we could just have it set to sell. We won't make as much money, but it would save me having to load it onto a trailer and taking it down to selling it. But then again, That seems a bit boring. What's the point of that? I mean, not what the point, but that's something I feel I'd do later. The tiles, though, that's a different thing. Because I have to have a look. What made those? Was that the one that was the wood, or was that the one that was the planks? Because if it was the one that was the planks, then we could stop using that one. For now. If we think it makes more money later on, maybe we could do it again, but what we would do is wait until we're at a position where we could set the sawmill to distributing, so I don't have to take them up there manually. I don't know. It all depends on whether the roller coaster is going to ask for more, or if that literally is all it will buy, and it doesn't want any more of that. Just seems a little bit too early for it to have already made that cut off, and for me to already make that call that we don't need that anymore. We only needed it for one night. Like I said, I could have just bought the bloody things. Assuming you can buy them. I'll have to see if I can get those trees into the sawmill too. It'd be good to get them out of the way. Now, I was thinking about some of this stuff could have been done as a time lapse, but I have actually seen other people do this process on a time lapse, and I don't like it. It makes me sick because it's a lot of jutting around and camera moves and stuff like that. The farm work, I find not so much field work, because it's a lot of going straight up and down in lines and just turning occasionally, but this is constant turning and moving backwards and forwards and stuffing around. And yeah, whenever I've seen somebody do it, I don't like it. So I decided I'm not. This pallet is unmovable. This wood chip one, what the hell? Is it cemented to the ground? So unfortunately, unless I do a jump cut, it means that you have to watch the whole boring process. But then again, if you don't, I don't know if there's going to be much more in this series, because it's forestry. There's only so much I can do in forestry. Chopping trees down, putting them in the sawmill, and then taking out what's processed. And doing this horrible process. I guess just so you're aware that at the moment, with the way I'm scheduling the videos, I've decided that at the moment this one, Farming Simulator, is going to be me playing it once a week. 2 videos, quite long videos, so they'll be like, probably an hour long, roughly. So there'll be 2 of those a week. I'll be playing once a week. That's what it's currently going to be for this series, because I'm focusing on other games that have a clear, I don't know how to define it, have a clear end sort of thing. I want to make sure that they get primary focus, because they do have an ending, and sometimes you want to get them done and complete and whatever else, whereas this sort of game can just be an ongoing, potter along, do whatever you want. So at the moment it'll be once a week. Now the other map, Zolonka, where I was doing the grape stuff, that is actually on hold at the moment because I can only do one of these. So that one will come back, I guess, when I'm finished here. That is assuming that the fish DLC hasn't been released, because if the fish DLC has been released, we will definitely be jumping straight onto that as soon as it gets released, because I want to try and get a little bit more closer to when people are going to be interested in it, when they're released. As much as I can. I can't do it perfectly, because a lot of other YouTubers either get early access to it, or this is their full-time job, so they basically can spend all day recording these videos and playing the games. I can't do that. I only do this in my spare time. I have a job, a full-time job that pays my bills, feeds my family, all that sort of stuff. So yeah, I can't always be as efficient as everyone else, and I don't get early access to a lot of these games. So occasionally I have been given early access and codes to some of the smaller games by some smaller devs, but that's only just recently started to happen. Hopefully it picks up more. Not because I want not because I just want free games. I mean, of course I want free games. I mean, who doesn't want free games? But the early access thing is good, because I can pre-record the videos and have them ready to go on the day they release, or whenever the embargo is. If it's before it goes to release and they allow me to release it, then it's good. So that side of it is good, because then I can actually be on a slightly more level playing field to some of the other YouTubers. I say slightly because I don't have obviously the reputation they have. I don't have the fan base they have. Shit. Can I get this on? Come on. You bastard. Well, that's a way to do it. Lift the whole trailer up. No one said you had to pick them up the right way round. I'm sure picking up pallets upside down is a thing. If I could just get the bloody things out. What the hell? Oh, it's not even near that. Well, oh. Okay. Sometimes. I wonder what is going on. Yeah, and getting back to the topic of the schedule and when I'm recording these and whatever else. Obviously, if something happens in the game that makes it a keen priority, like, you know, new DLCs, that sort of stuff, or if I've ran out of other games to play, then yeah, then there'll be more content of this on the channel. Get off! There we go. Alright, let's park you over there. Now, before we drive off, let's see if we can get any of this in. Is it even... It's not even touching. Can I push it with this? Sure looks like it. There it goes. What do we got? 125,000. Alright, perfect. I mean, you could get a bit more in there, but there's no rush. It's definitely not going to get through that in a night. Alrighty, all strapped on. Let's go. Good to maybe paint this part and smooth it out a little bit. Leave it as dirt or something, or forest grass, whatever they call it. You have to be careful here because there's actually no crossing. There's no warning lights or anything, so it's like, you don't see the train coming, you're going to die. Another 43 grand. Okay, let's have a look now. I'm going to stand on the stairs. Not much way to go. The letter R. I'm assuming that R is going to go back. on the end. Yeah, I know how to spell roller coaster. Okay, what do we need? So wood beams, we needed 4,085. We are, I'm going to say 2 pallets short because there's always that stupid 1 litre issue. Planks, 2745 planks. Yeah, we got enough planks. Planks long. Yep, got plenty. Metal, obviously. You won't accept any more. Floor tiles, again. Obviously, it won't accept any more. And staircase railing. We have enough. So we've got enough of everything. Well, sorry, no. We're short of wood beams. But only just 2 pallets. 2 pallets of wood beams for the first phase. But we'll keep the production as it is. We'll keep selling... I mean, we'll just keep selling all the wood to it until it says no more. I don't know if it's ever going to ask for any prefabs or anything. And what was the other one? The railing. We can keep selling that as well. Because it didn't reject that, did it? No, it only rejected the floor tiles and the metal. Now the metal we can keep selling because it's... I mean, it seems to be easy money because all I have to do is keep loading in that stuff. It's basically the same as the what was it? The debris crusher and the all those concrete things. It's basically the same thing. And we've still got to make a decision about these machinery, what we want to use, if we want to keep using this one, and if we do, then we want to buy it and not keep leasing it. So we'll have to decide on that. There's another metal pallet there. Okay. It's churning out. Alright, so productions. As I said, the metal... we'll keep because this one just uses wood. I mean, it can use planks, but it is just using wood. It would be good if we can get to a position to use long planks if we find we don't need long planks anymore, if we could do that, because if we could distribute, then I don't need to take wood up there. So it would be good from that perspective. But until then, we can just do wood. And obviously the sawmill's doing the sawmill. That's fine. And the floor factory, well, I think we're just going to turn this off. Because this required planks. And we need the planks for the roller coaster. So I'd rather... it's just a wasted building at the moment. And yeah, that's that. So, you know, we've got the mulcher on there at the moment, but the head's on the other thing. We could get some more wood up into the other one. But like I said, it's not 100% essential right now. It still has some wood, but it's like, okay, well, we do want to keep chopping this stuff down. What are we at? Some of these I don't want to deal with. I just want to get rid of this little crap stuff. No? You're not going to do it. Guess we're just going to have to mulch it. Yeah, I still haven't made a decision if I like this machine or not. I need to use it more. Plus we can also look in the shop again and see if there's anything we think is better. What I don't like is how slow it is. It's so slow to move, 10 kilometers an hour. Yeah, now I've got to remember which way it is. I've had this problem so many times. I think I'm the wrong way. I mean, I do like that I can lift these nice and high. Which is fine for this, but taking it all the way up to the top is going to be extremely painful right now. This tree's wobbling a bit. It's definitely quicker to winch, just not as elegant. Might be quicker to go straight up the hill. We can try it. Do you reckon we could get both? I doubt it. I reckon that's gonna fall out. I really got a hold of it. Now we're gonna hit trees this way. Can I even get up there? Nah, this way is not gonna work. I'm losing it. How do I get it off me now? Well, this is going real well. Maybe I should just leave it down here. Not bother taking it up there. It's just a bit too long, this one. No, I'm stuck. No, I've hit a tree again. It's too long. I'm gonna have to cut it. Alright, well, we're going to call it there. I'll clean this mess up in between videos, but otherwise we'll come back in the next video, continue on and see what we're up for. If you have any comments, feedback, things you want to see in the game, let me know. Hopefully you've enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching, and I will catch you in the next one.